Today, we need to talk about something extremely important, guys, because Bitcoin just closed the weekly candle below the 55 MI. And historically, that has always been a critical signal, one that can completely change the direction of the market. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what this meant in the past cycles and also what the daily chart is telling us, because it's really important to always analyze what the market gives us and not what we want the market give it to us. That being said, let's jump into the weekly, guys. So as you can see, we closed massively with a red candle. We massively closed below the 55 MI. And what is really interesting right now, you can see now it's starting red again, but it's just a weekly. So we need to wait all this week to see which direction the market goes. But you can see, like, the sad part is, like, I don't see that we just stop falling from there, because I don't see a proper bottom. There's no volume. There's no buying pressure in order to stop it. You know, we still have strain in the Fortuna line and doesn't look better. And we have been trying to reach the 55 MI, still not, we haven't even reached it, just being stopped before the 10 MI, so that's not really good news. But eventually I know, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a bounce. So let me check into the weekly, as I was saying to you, and I'm gonna compare it to the previous bull market, because it happened exactly the same. I was telling you, when we were at this area forming exactly pretty much like, when we were at this area, let me show you here. When we were at this area and everybody was calling that we're going to go now to 40K, I was telling you that according to the market and the indicators and the time as well of the bull market, we were going to form something similar like here. We went up, making a new high, went down to 89. We did a higher high than the previous one. And exactly we did here, exactly the same. We did 124, went down to 108, and here everybody was calling already, we're going to go to 70. I said to you, no guys, I don't see that. We're going to continue going up, at least to the top. I was saying to you, at least to the top. Let me show you here, I'm going to mark it. At least to this top of the consolidation we're having in the weekly. But I was confident that we're going to do something like this, and we did a new high. 126, and after that we continue going down, which I say to you when I was selling around here, because everybody was super scared here. I was just accumulating, and in this area was the moment to sell. I'm gonna show it to you, but for now, what I wanted to say is, like, you can see here talking about the time. That's why we close here below, but immediately we back up, which I don't see right now. That scenario, we will see how that evolves, because they need to some purchases need to step in order the market to change from bearish to bullish, because we still don't see that. We still don't see any buy orders. And what we want to see, you can see over here, we close below to 40, and what we want to see is this bounce, this candle over here. This is the important candle, because this one, it will tell you, it will give you the confirmation that is over. Why? Because this one get the rejection. You can see the 55 MI is here. We drop and drop. We close below, but that doesn't mean that the bull market start. Why? Because you see it here as well. It closed below, but we even went lower, and then we went all the way up. But the conditions here were different, because we started it. We went from the 15, let me see, we were around the 15,000. We went to the 60, and then when we break down, we try to close below, but we never close below, even in this candle. Then we close it, but you can see the time here was already finishing. We didn't have any strength to continue going down, and then we just saw this fake out. But here was different, the condition. We close exactly like after the time we finished the time of the Green Valley, which was the bullish momentum. And we see also the Fortuna line was below the horizontal line. And that's what also caused that there was not enough time in the bull market in order to continue being bullish. And then we have this confirmation. And either you have the values or no, it doesn't really matter, because we know that we are in Q4. And also that the only thing we need is a confirmation. If we get rejected, let me show you now here. So if we get rejected from the 55 MI, that's the moment to sell, guys. Once we have a close one below the 55 MI, that's the moment to sell. That indicates that you have no sell and you're wondering, because many people have been asking me via DM, and I mean, I have been telling you many times, time to sell, I'm selling, I'm de-risking. I'm going to show you this now before we continue, because I was calling it when we were around the 125, 126, 120, 110. Listen to this. I was selling. Why I was selling? Because we see already how we already entering the overbought area, and also I was calling that either we're gonna stop going up. But I'm not bearish. I mean, I'm just saying that the Bitcoin price don't gonna go from now. Don't gonna go all the way to 150. We need to liquidate more people. It's exactly the same game. Like many people was thinking we were going to go all the way with red candles to 100 to 90 to 70k, and now everybody's thinking with green candles we're gonna go and reach 150. Now it doesn't really work like this. So exactly, guys, at the moment the price was 125k, and this is exactly the top of the consolidation I was saying to you, because everybody here was calling that we're gonna go down, and I say no, there's still the time, it's good. We're gonna have a bounce to the upper side, and then we see from there. But the best area to buy is always at the top of the consolidation, and there is when I was calling and I was mentioning that was de-risking. Well, this I say literally I'm selling. So hopefully you did, but as you can see, there were just 8 views in that video. It was a month ago, before the big liquidation that we have. After the big liquidation and after, and even until now, many people are finally been super bearish on the Bitcoin price on X, on YouTube, everywhere. And I was calling it before, exactly as well. I have been calling this before. You can see since this July 24, I was calling that the Bitcoin price was going to go to 120k. We went to 126, but yeah, you can really timing it perfectly, the targets. So let's see what is gonna happen now. Let me remove all this. This is pretty much what I have to say in the weekly, guys. I don't really see right now. You can see how the massive selling is coming from here. Potentially, we may go just a little bit below, just to liquidate more people, like in the 99, 89, 90s. It could be a possibility before starting to have a relief rally. But this relief rally, we need to see first how do we arrive there, because we can have once we have the relief rally, everybody gonna call that the bull market continue. And I'm not like to be bearish, but I do like to react when the market is giving me confirmations that it's time to react, and don't be in this dream of bullishness, because many people don't react. They just continue waiting for the indicators. And many lagging indications and lagging information still have not happened according to them. It needs to happen accordingly in order for them to react, and that's not the case, because we have not seen like retail. We have not seen them FOMOing. The social interaction, also the social indicator, still they're super low, and I don't gonna be waiting for them to come, and the price probably is gonna be sitting around 50 or 60 when they come. So that's why guys, you need to pay attention to the charts, and this is what I want you to learn, because otherwise if you know learning, you're never gonna make it in the market. You need to learn about the mistakes you do and what the market actually is telling you. And after this massive close, which I have been saying many times, because historically, as I show you already, that normally is the beginning of the bull market. I'm not saying we're going to go all the way to 60 for now, but we're going to have that bounce. That bounce going to be the chance to go out. I'm going to continue coming and updating you, because maybe that bounce, maybe, there's always a possibility, because we haven't ended the year. Maybe that bounce is going to give you another opportunity to buy, but I'm not buying right now here. Why? Because now it's high risk. Yeah, many people say, yeah, but you can buy at 90, and maybe if you go to 120, yes, but I prefer not to enter here. At least we close above the 55 MI. Then I'm going to check as well the time we have over there, the direction of the Fortuna line, and if the volume as well, in everything align nicely, then I will jump in again. But for now, I don't want to jump into this potentially drop side. I can buy here, and the price can continue going down. So I was saying to you, I was selling around the 125, 120, 110. They're risking all the time around this area. So it doesn't matter for me like buying above the 107, for example. The best case scenario would be 107. Like you see the 10MI, above the 10MI. And then, depending how we are right there, I will see, and then potentially we can continue going up. But right now, I don't see that. It's just I don't even see a bottom right now. There's no volume. You see how, I mean, we still need to wait. This is the weekly, but let's jump now into the daily. I mean, the daily, it just have a lot of red volume and I don't see any bottom. You can see here, like a bottom here. We continue going down, but then come the volume and also a lot of purchases and orders. They make the price to stop to go down. But right now, I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe we just stop up over there, but it's fine. I want to see that we go above the 96 and then we continue going up. So just be really careful, guys. This is pretty much what I want to say to you. Be really careful if you have no sell because you didn't follow my videos at the time. Just subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna come every day or every 2 days to bring you updates with the market and telling you what I'm doing with the market, what I see in the market, so you can profit as much as I'm doing it as well. So now let's jump into the 4-hour chart and let's see for future. I'm not really into futures right now because you can see like all these fake outs have been just faking out. We just consolidation going up. People think that but we don't even reach. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We don't even reach the 55 MI and we're just dancing around here, consolidating. Then bam, we continue going down. Potentially we're gonna even do a second valley. You can see here, the time is over. We should be already going up, but the price is going down. And the Fortuna line is still with strength. So that's not positive. It's not something I want to see. So potentially in the next, as of today and tomorrow, potentially we're going to continue seeing more red candles or the price just consolidating in this area. We want to see the price to stop and have a proper consolidation with volumes. But right now, yeah, we're potentially going to do another valley. Let's see how that play out. I'm outside the futures right now and just observing the market, as I said to you last Friday. Observing the market, analyzing what actually the charts telling me where to enter. Right now, there is no way I'm going to enter to the market. It's not really what I'm seeing in the market for the reasons I already explained to you. And I want to bring this to you guys because it's something important. Like everybody was calling about the M2, the liquidity, to follow the liquidity, Bitcoin gonna follow the liquidity and everything. But you need to be realistic and honest to yourself as well. Don't get attached to indicators or to ideas or to price targets because most of the time it does not happen. The market loves to F everybody. And now, like you can see on X, and in YouTube, like everybody have so clear the targets. Everybody know exactly what's going to happen, and exactly that's why the market love, because then you're gonna turn around and gonna do completely the opposite. So everybody has been calling 250. Right now, I don't see it. Let's see, because it's still December there, but it need to start going up today in order to reach the 200. But I don't really see it, guys. In the future, of course, it's gonna happen. But this month in December is the question, which I don't see it. And yeah, people get really attached to that, and you should stop doing that because everybody's calling the liquidity. After the liquidity is going up, Bitcoin gonna continue going up, and actually that's not what is happening. Let's see how play out. I'm not saying already that everything is over, but we need to pay attention to this week. Is super critical this week. If we don't jump above, at least above the 55 MI, the best scenario is above the 10 MI, which is around the 107. If we don't do it this week, in the next 5 days more or less, I mean, then the highest possibility is that we start the bear market, guys. We started around here right now, around 70%. I would say that we already in bear market because we close below and there is no volume that indicates that we're gonna go up. Is this change during the next days? I will be telling you, but for now, I don't see it. That is something, the last thing we need to keep an eye is this week. This week, it's really important. We need to have a bounce and close above like this. It will be the scenario right here. You can see. If we close above, there's still a chance. Once we close above, then I would say there is like 50-50. 50% we continue going up, or 50% we're going to go down. And then I'm gonna get an update. That's why, guys, just subscribe to the channel, smash that like. Don't forget to share with a friend as well, because many people are just wondering. Many people were not selling here. I didn't sell until 126, but I was around 125, 120, 110 even, because I was just risking on the way up and the way down as well. And that's the best way to do it. And if you haven't sold anything, repeating again, wait for a relief rally you see right now that won't happen. You feel that it won't happen, but it will happen. The market always move in waves. This is something I have been saying all the time, and also you can see here in the chart. You see it. We went completely down. Nothing's gonna happen. We went up, even higher. But even here, even it's a lower high, and we finish there and continue going down. At least you saw here, not there. So there is always, you see, it's all waves, up and down, up and down, up and down. Exactly when we're going down, down, up, it doesn't go straight. So I will wait for the bounce, and then I will sell. That would be the best reward. Yeah, pretty much that's all what I wanted to bring. We see already the stream fee 14. We have 10 yesterday. Was massive. If I'm not wrong, was in the levels of 2023 during the bear market. So it's pretty good opportunity, boy. Yeah, according to the fear and greed, yes. I'm not doing it right now because of what I explained to you. I don't need to. I mean, I already made profit here, so I don't need to risk that. I'm just stepping out with cash to deploy at any moment if the bear market starts and continue going down. Also, you can trade the bear market. You know that just having some Bitcoin or whatever icon you want to trade, you can just start shorting. You can make a lot of money like this as well. But only if you know how to do it. I always use risk management. And if you want to support my channel, also I will appreciate it. You can also go and use the links below, Bybit and Bitunix. There is up to 100,000 in bonus. Like this, you're going to be supporting my channel. Also, if you comment to just share with a friend, smash that like, I will really appreciate it, guys. And for last, I just want to mark again why it's so important, why I say all the time it's so important for you to read the market and to start learning and stop thinking that just because someone says something on X or on YouTube, it's going to make you a lot of money. This is the case of Card. I mean, I don't know if he's doing it in a mean way or not, and I'm not here to judge, but has been calling all the time to buy alcohols now. Watch them. The problem with this, maybe he even didn't mention it, but the problem is that people take this serious. Like most of people take this serious, and the alcohol has been doing really bad. And even though, imagine you fall on this, and then you get this message afterward. November 14, rip all people who hold alt instead of Bitcoin. It's like a smash in your face, completely smash and laughing in your face. That's why, guys, like, don't do that. Don't believe me just because I'm saying things to you about the chart. I'm honestly saying what I see in the chart, but it doesn't mean that the market gonna react like this. In higher probabilities, because of the experience of the years I have, in higher probabilities, gonna do it. And continue, go and check my other videos. We're timing it really nice. We took profit in a really good target. But what you need to keep in mind is that just because I did target well, even from July 2024, don't wait only for me in order to come and say to you what to do when the market reacts against you or in favor of your trade, because there are going to be some times where I'm not going to be here. I have a life as well. So that's why I prefer to tell you what I see the market, how I see it, so you learn as well. Don't get used to just to listening and don't learn anything about it. Look, go into the chart and learn about it as well. So in the future, you're going to do it yourself as well. At the beginning, I didn't know how to navigate the market until I went really deeply inside and start to learn, start to read books, start to put money on the market, trading here and there. And then you have a result, and you can see if you can navigate the market or not. But just listening people, like in this case, I mean, I'm sorry for you guys if you follow him and you did this. I mean, also, I don't think that it's only his problem, but also yours, because you have not been just putting your money just because somebody said. Yeah, that's the message I want to bring to you. Learn. That is the best thing you can do. Learning, you will improve, and you will stay alive in this market. So hopefully, guys, you're not in a massive loss, and hopefully you're not too much into altcoins as well. Let me know what you think about the Bitcoin price, how it looks right now. It looks weak for you. Do you think that we enter to the bear market, or are we going to continue the bull market? I would love to hear. What do you think? And if you're learning as well, or you're just trying to follow some people and do exactly what they do. Yeah, I'm interested to know how you navigate this market and which kind of indicators you use as well. So with this video, I want to finish, guys, for today. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, share with a friend. I will really appreciate it for watching, guys. And remember, save in Bitcoin, guys. Currencies, they're going to zero. Ciao, ciao.